Hi, I'm Lucie Whitmore and I'm fashion curator here at the Museum of London. Thank you for joining us for the second instalment of our London fashion alphabet, and today we're doing B, which is for boudoir caps. So our collection that's kept in this box is mostly 20th century, dating from about 1900 onwards. Boudoir caps are usually made from quite decorative materials, like any other kind of lingerie. So silks, cottons, ribbons, and lots of embellishment. And as we go up towards 1930, they become even more decorative, as you can see in some of the examples in our collection. So most of the caps in the box that we've pulled out today are from the 1920s, but we're now going to take a closer look at a slightly earlier boudoir cap and find out how they had a revival in the 1910s. This boudoir cap was made in the late 1910s. It's been made using Honiton lace, which is a kind of bobbin lace from Devon that experienced a popular revival in the 19th century. Now we know that this cap was homemade because of the slightly wobbly hand-sewn seams that you can see here, and the lace has been infilled with beautiful pieces of red satin ribbon. So while boudoir caps had been worn through the 19th century, they weren't so much in fashion at the start of the 20th century. However, they experienced a revival in the 1910s for quite an unexpected reason. When the Germans started bombing the UK, and particularly London, as part of the First World War, boudoir caps experienced a revival as an air raid fashion. So magazines and newspapers picked up on the idea of air raid fashions, and boudoir caps were recommended as they would make a woman look presentable should she have to leave her bed in the middle of the night. Suddenly there was an idea that people would have to face their neighbours in their nightwear, which would normally be something very private, and the boudoir cap not only covered a lady's undressed hair, but it would also make her look presentable and even fashionable in the case of an air raid. So not everybody took this idea seriously, and some people thought the idea of air raid fashions and boudoir caps was somewhat ridiculous. In July 1917, the Yorkshire Telegraph and Star wrote in their newspaper, "As protection against bombs, most boudoir caps leave something to be desired, and a shrapnel helmet or coal bucket would be more useful, if somewhat less becoming." So thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of our wonderful collection of boudoir caps. Join us next time for the next instalment of the Fashion Alphabet to find out what we're doing for the letter C.